Hello, everybody, and welcome back to The Violet Madness, episode 14. Thank you very much, and here we have a split party. We have Aelfric, Shadar, and Sir Tirion boozing it up with wine and chowing down on some pocket bacon in the comfort of Shadar's luscious apartment in the upper district of Pethlan. And we have Daemon, Mina, and their companion Lloris in the gritty and grimy sewers and into the Pethlan Dungeons. But before we delve any deeper into the goings-on in the adventure, let's introduce everybody. I myself am Mark, the DM for this adventure, and I would like to introduce you to Dave.
Oh, hey, hi. I'm Dave, DM for the Saffron Saga, Rebirth of the Graven King, and the Starless Twilight here in the Emerald Collective. And I play Shadar Vicanis, who is a Grave Domain Cleric of the Raven Queen. Shadar is a half-elf, and you'd place him at around 100 years of age if it weren't for the fact that he was magically aged by an undead creature in an old manor house a long time ago. Shadar's actually only in his 30s and acts a lot younger than that, and has bright white hair and is typically dressed for battle in black leathers and a black chain shirt with his trusty mace and wineskin. But right now he believes that Mina and Daemon have gone out on the sauce, on the Raz, gone out dancing, and
without him,
and just not invited him. So he's kind of sitting around, getting very, very grumpy, and even more grumpy than he is customarily.
Aww.
And he's gonna have I think he's gonna do a scry spell at some point, and then he's gonna have a chat with Tirion just about women, see if Tirion knows more about women than he does.
So you're saying that we've gone on without him, and he's home alone, and he's going to have a little scry.
Ay, Dito.
I fully understand what you're doing with that, even though none of the words make sense. But the message has still communicated.
Big boys don't scry.
Yeah, so that's who shit.
The question is it worse if we are drinking and partying without him, or if we're like doing combat, potentially meeting the Raven Queen without him?
It's worse that you're drinking and partying without him, because he he doesn't know anything else. He just thinks that because you guys said you're going out to like paint the town red, and like Shadar was like, oh, okay, well I mean, he didn't say anything, but he's kind of like, I'm available with his face expressions.
Like uninvited. He just wasn't explicitly invited. So let this be a lesson. If you don't explicitly invite your friends, they might feel left out.
Yeah, pretty much.
They might have a good scry.
So painting it black was actually just about Shadar, was it?
Scry me a river. Yeah. So that's it, yeah.
Enough about Shadar. Who's next?
Yeah, agreed.
Actually, we didn't even finish your intro.
Yeah. But we shall indeed find out what happens there very, very soon. Next up, Matt, would you care to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, absolutely. I'm Matt. I'll be playing Aelfric Elnaran, who is a little bit less aggrieved than Shadar about the whole situation, because it means he can just sit around reading books and doing the sort of things that he considers to be a good time.
Aggrieved?
Very true. Good point. But yes, I should be playing Aelfric as per usual, evocation wizard, kind of absent-minded guy, a little bit scruffy looking, but you know he can bring it out of the bag when he needs to.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, Matt. Next up, then, Ali.
Hi, everyone. I am Ali Mar. You might know me from my romance books or from Ladies of Lore. And today I'm a rat. No, I'm kidding. I was a rat last time, but I'm back to being my full bardic self. Lady Dumont is a widow from Aston, widowed during the Red War, which seems to not have ended the way that she thought it did. But she's 50-year-old. She's a half-elf with tawny beige skin, long brown curly hair, happy attitude, a sunny smile, pep in her step. Those are all things you can find with her, as well as a drum on her hip and a rapier on her side. She's usually wearing white riding leathers with a blue top, sash, black gloves, and fancy jewelry. But if you look closely enough, her shadows might seem to dance in the sand. And now she's in jail.
And If you look even closer, you'll notice whiskers. Thank you, Ellie. Next up then, Ryan.
Hi guys, I'm Ryan, aka Deranged Rhino, and I will be playing Daemon Phileas Venust. Hello, my darlings. He is a 6 foot some red tiefling, a little bit demony, but not too much. He's also incredibly intelligent, incredibly cunning, and of course, very charming. And right now, he is fixing up a plan to make sure that Mina doesn't get caught.
You're also
Yes,
kind of
indeed.
charming up Lloris. I don't know if you noticed, but he's kind of digging you a little bit.
Please, darling, everyone digs me.
That's just what Daemon does.
That's what he does. Absolutely.
Shadar's going to be my last dig.
Well, Shadar's all about digging, so.
Thank you very much, Ryan. And last but not least, we have our paladin pal, Stephen.
Oh, well, thank you for the beginning introduction. Yes, I am Stephen, your paladin pal, over on the Emerald Collective Discord and Twitch. And this evening I am playing Sir Tirion Shadowbane, the 27 years young, 6'2", chosen right hand of Torm. Image-wise, he is somewhere between Jaime Lannister and Prince Charming from Shrek. And the attitude, well, have a listen and let us know what you think in the Discord.
I'd say Judge Dredd, hands down.
I knew you'd say that.
Very well, thank you, Stephen. We'll do a brief recap. There's a heist going on in the Pethlan Dungeons as Mina, Daemon, and Lloris have infiltrated the dungeon to liberate some, well, Lloris claims innocently, falsely imprisoned Ambersand residents, and it is fallen upon them to liberate them. Lloris does not want bloodshed, so there is a heist undergoing to render the guard immobile as they free the prisoners. After a bit of a scouting of the area, Mina transformed into a rat using the polymorph spell and got a good lie of the land. Didn't get to see all of the rooms, but managed to get a good glimpse of what's going on. She also didn't manage to see the prisoners yet either. However, she did notice the guard was carrying the keys, and whether by accident or a stroke of genius, Lloris managed to lure the guard over to to where they were so that they could knock him out and take his keys. It was by accident. And so they have secured the keys to the prison cells. If only they knew where the prison cells were. Also a point to note that Mina did seem to detect a change in atmosphere in the prison as she ventured further deeper in.
I definitely would have told them that. I didn't in the game, but I definitely would have.
The air seemed to grow chilly and the atmosphere dank and heavy. Indescribable for the place she was in. It seemed rather well lit, nicely heated by a number of hearths planted throughout the dungeons, but nevertheless strange. However, where we are going to bring the curtain up on our adventure is back in Shadar's pad, where the three are, I presume, Tirion, perhaps polishing the blade, maybe communing with Fido, and perhaps maybe Aelfric nose deep in a tower of books, and Shadar, well, why don't you tell us, Dave? I'll leave it over to you.
Oh, well, he's in mid-conversation with Tirion, and he's no, Tirion. It will be 2 knocks, 3 knocks, then 2 knocks, and that will be when the takeaway arrives. I've specifically told them that's how they should knock on the door, so please avoid the customary crossbow welcoming and all the rest of it. But, yes, I'm quite looking forward to this Nebreuian cuisine, so... But, anyway, I have some wine. Seeing as we haven't been invited out on the party that's happening, maybe we should have our own party, Sir Tirion. What's your favorite tipple then?
Oh, well, if it is any reassurance,
It's
Shadar,
not.
I can tell you, for a matter of fact, this isn't so much a party as a journey into the depths of disgust.
That sounds like a regular Mina night out. So fucking fuck them and fuck this shit. So let's get pissed. Tyrion, what do you know of women? I'm.
What sense?
Well, I just don't know. I find it. I just find Mina to be infuriating. Sometimes. I don't know. I just sometimes I find myself drawn to her eyes and the song of her voice and the likes of that, and then she does something that really fucking annoys me, and then then I find I really hate her and stuff. It's just I've not experienced this before, though. It's just
If it's
quite
any
a lot.
reassurance, it all sounds fairly standard.
Really. You know, I am only quite young. I have explained this to you. I'm only 29, 30 years old.
Oh, yes.
Yes, sir. My experience with this kind of stuff is rather limited, you know.
I do remember your school days, as we experienced, were not the best, but
Indeed.
but you say that, you know, she can irritate you greatly. It's quite common for school children, specifically if a little girl likes a little boy, she will trip him, kick him, pull her hair, and vice versa, because, you know, it's I can't think of the exact phrase at the minute, but it's yes, it's like killing them with kindness and infuriation. They pick on you to show how they feel.
I see. I still don't really understand.
Then you understand women perfectly.
From what I've read, they do sometimes emit chemicals that make you behave in strange ways.
What, right, like a scorpion that stings you with its venom or something.
Similar to that. They're called pheromones. You should look them up.
It's like a gaseous attack or something, is it?
In a sense.
I seen a ferret once, a small furry creature.
Ferrets, I hate them. Pheromones, you say?
Yes. Obviously, I've got just more important things to attend to for the time being.
Well, I'm sorry. I just
do visit.
assumed you had the
library.
time, given you volunteered the information, but
It starts with a P, so look in the.
and ends it with an MOAN. Does it? Okay, no problem.
I thought he said ferret mounds. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, trying to understand women is like trying to understand the diplomatic tendencies of a bag full of rats.
If only I had diplomatic immunity, but yes.
Been revoked.
Well, Sir Tirion, I've never lain with a woman. So.
Yes. Would I suggest that if you do feel disheartened or enraged by
Do you think she's attractive, Sir Tirion?
Oh, I mean, of course.
What would your advice be if I were to attempt to court her?
The simplest and easiest way to sort out your differences is to sit her down. Perhaps
No, there's no differences, my friend. This is the thing that infuriates me. There are no differences. It's just minor infractions, small things that she says and does that it just grate on my skin like sand underneath my armor. And it's just then all of a sudden she can do
This
something.
is why you need to sit down. Because what you feel is sand underneath your armor, she may feel is a balm of relief. You must
Don't
get
understand.
yourself some wine, some cheese, sit her down alone. You don't need others, and explain to her how you feel towards her and see if her feelings...
So I should tell her how
Yes.
infuriated she makes me.
But why?
So this is step one of the courtship. Step
Yes,
one,
but don't just
tell
say...
her how irritated I am with her.
Yes.
Step 1.
But,
Okay, excellent,
but
excellent.
We're not step 2 yet. We are not
Okay.
on step 2.
How do we get to step 2, my friend?
You let her know.
Give me one sec. Eelfric, can I have a piece of parchment, please, and a spare pen?
I suppose so.
I apologize.
Come on.
Excellent.
Just not one of the
Thank
ones
you.
I'm working on at the moment.
Thank you very much. And so you'll write down step 1.
So,
Step 2.
tell her. No. You've gone too far.
Oh.
Scratch out 2. You must tell her.
Should I use
How
my
on-
eyes of the grave?
No.
No.
No maces.
They
no
rode back.
chainmail.
They rode back
You have
in my
charm
head.
person, that
And
might.
they became. That seems rather. I mean, that seems not
That
very
seems-
cool, Eelfric. Eelfric.
But, I mean, obviously, ideally,
Charm
don't
person.
do anything like that. But if you're going to do it, be efficient.
No, I mean, against somebody's will seems rather.
I
Uncool.
think she seems to get on with you well enough. I don't think you need to resort to anything out of the ordinary.
Yes. Wine, cheese, alone. Sit down and just explain your feelings. See how she feels towards
Explain
you.
how angry she makes me.
But why she makes you angry. It's not just that she does. It's why.
But Tyrion, Sir Tyrion, I don't know the answer to that.
She may. And
No,
then
I
she may be able
don't.
to retort.
I don't know how to explain it.
It's quite simple. She went out this evening without
Oh,
you.
sorry about this whole thing. Yes, of course. I
Yeah,
thought you meant in general about my feelings.
You must start somewhere, Shadar, and the most recent one is the sharpest in memory. That is where you begin. So when
Who was the last woman you were with, Sir Tyrion?
I don't believe that is a pertinent matter in this occasion.
Okay, I apologize for asking.
It's quite all right. No one you'd know. It's just one does not speak of these matters outside. Gentleman's honor and all that.
So I should. This is a conversation then. I shouldn't. Thank you. It's just a conversation I shouldn't be having then. Is this how
No,
I feel?
this conversation is fine, but to ask one who's the last person you had laid with, when and where and who they were, could be.
Oh, I'm sorry. See, I don't. These are the things I don't know. You know. So, okay, right.
I will
Okay.
say,
So the first
not
thing.
point number
Yes.
2, not point number 1, asterisks, indices, notabene, do not ask Miss Mina who the last person she laid with was.
Why not?
She very well may smite you.
Is she a paladin?
No, but the women are intense.
Oh, I see.
It's that they have
Yes.
powers beyond the realms.
Right. So first thing. What was? Yes, I have it.
Step
Te-
1.
Step
Wine,
1. Wine,
cheese.
cheese, and explain how angry she makes me.
Mace in a separate room.
Yes, I
No eyes
still
to the
feel bad
grave,
about that tree.
Eye contact. No rolling back. Eye contact.
Well, I see.
Oh.
I see. No flame strikes.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, excellent.
Should she attempt to gouge out your eyes, defend yourself when means necessary.
It's bullshit they went out without us, but here we are. Anyway,
I believe they've gone to do.
I have some remaining power left from the day. Sir Tirion, I shall retire to my chambers and
Don't use everything left to your means, and don't drink too much wine in case
not too late.
their night is short-lived and need help.
For the latter, instead of the former, I'm going to scry on that hag, Sir Tirion. I'm going to cast the scrying spell again, and then once that's finished, I'm going to send a sending spell. I'm going to tell her we're coming for her. I'm going to tell her that I want to kill her, but Sir Tirion Shadowbane will probably beat me to the punch. But that's neither here nor there. But yes,
I really believe she knows.
I wish to reinforce that sentiment and tell her again. So that's what I'll be doing, my friend. Do you hear any strange noises? It's just scrying.
Noted. I shall be out here, and
Let's do
I
shots.
shall do your secret knock. Should we need
Well, the food
to-
will be 232. But if you need me for an emergency, just kick the door in. Let's do 5 shots before.
Well, I'll give you a courtesy knock in case you are indisposed scrying.
Okay, but shots.
After, when they've returned.
Right, okay. Shadar will go in and he'll start his scrying spell.
Very well, you close the door behind you, leaving Tirion and Aelfric to their own devices. And you retire to your master bedroom, and there within, you, rather than kind of sit on the bed, you actually unfurl a bit of carpet, a rug that has been on the floor, and there's already a spell circle, a ritual spell circle carved into the wooden floor that allows you to cast your scrying spell.
Indeed there is.
As you sit cross-legged in the middle of the circle, the carved sigils in the spell circle, they just light up with this silvery light, and your eyes just kind of roll up in your head as you think about the person. And I believe they need to make a
DC 19 wisdom saving throw, please. Mark's gonna roll this. Oh, that's a 2. Unless you got plus 17.
Nope, she ain't that good.
Yeah.
So, your vision floods into darkness for a moment. Then, in the distance, you can see this pale green light as you kind of zoom in on the scene. And as you just hover behind this tall figure in a white dress, almost like looks like a ruined, kind of tarnished wedding dress, but not quite. And she stands before this cauldron, much like the last time you tried her.
And she's similarly dressed. This isn't sort of new garb for her.
No,
Okay,
similarly
cool.
dressed.
Right.
She is about 7.5 foot tall. As she stands over this cauldron, this bubbling green cauldron, and you can see that she's in the dome area of this cavern she was in, all surrounded by torches lit on the walls, and she's humming to herself as she kind of stares into the cauldron. And she pauses her tune. She looks to her right, not back at you. She looks to her right, and she says, "Yes, it is all in hand. For they are on the right track. They will likely be here, but fear not. Their power is no match for mine. If the last of our sisters can't stop them, I certainly will, I assure you of that." No. I do not believe so. Yes, I did ask her. But she refused. So she will die. She will die like the rest of them. Yes, of course. And as you look, you follow her gaze to the kind of right side of this cavern. There, on this stone altar, decorated with a red kind of tapestry with kind of golden and white kind of decorative kind of emblems. A very ornate looking vase sits on the altar. That seems to be what she's looking at while she's talking. As you kind of tilt the scrying orb, but that is behind Esmeralda, you can see that behind that altar is a kind of glass-looking chamber, and within it is like the half body of something that looks like it has no flesh. It seems like it's just from the waist up and the arms and the head of this thing, but it doesn't seem to have any skin, and it doesn't seem to have any eyes or a tongue or anything like that. You're just hearing Esmeralda's side of the conversation. And she says, "Well, yes, so be it then. Before long, paladin will do what he has to do, and he will learn what he must. Vicanus will be here, the bard will be here, and the others. They will die. And that's all she says before she kind of turns her attention back to the cauldron.
Okay. I will cancel my scry spell, and I will cast a sending spell to her.
Before you cancel the spell, she kind of, like her head was kind of bowed down over the cauldron. She just shoots her head back up. She says, "What?" "No." And she kind of looks around. "So I detected him last time. Are you sure?" And she turns around fully to face the orb, and she kind of just leans in closely and looks. "There you are." And she reaches in and pulls you out of the scrying orb, and you are like half your body is out of this thing, like your ethereal form, shall we say. As she pulls you out, and you are like face to face, nose to nose with her, and she says, "Can't you ever give a lady a bit of privacy, if I guess?"
Can I drop it? Can I cast an offensive spell?
You cannot at this point.
Okay, that's fine.
Drags you over to the cauldron, and she plunges your face into this bowl of green something. You can't feel any pain. You can't smell anything. But you know when your head is submerged in it, a flood of terror comes pouring back through. You can't see anything. You can't sense anything. You just feel it. You can feel the terror you felt in the crypt back in Leyden when you were just a young boy. You can feel the sense of shock and betrayal you felt in Mistmore Manor. You can feel the fear, probably the only time you've ever feared death since you were a boy.
Cancel the spell.
And you cancel the spell, and you just snap out of the scrying spell, back in your room, panting, feeling terrified.
I don't know if you want to go to someone else, but if you don't, then he will immediately cast a sending spell.
Okay. Please do.
Cute trick, Esmeralda. I heard a lot. Please, the fourth sister, do tell. I have a deal for you. Reveal your master, and I will let you live. And out of character, he doesn't say how long he'll let her live for.
I didn't make no fucking
Technically, if Tyrion kills her, then you let her live.
Well, I mean, it's just what he does anyway, do you know?
It takes a few moments to hear a response, but you do get one. Please, Shadar. Oh, sister of yours. A third coven of sisters.
Yeah.
As for your deal, you are already doing everything I want you to do. You're marching willfully towards your death. See you soon, boy.
And he'll use his last third level spell to send another sending, and he'll just go, Esmeralda, this is the last time I can send this spell, so I may as well use it for good. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. And he'll use all of his words for that.
Yep. You do not get a response to that one. But
I didn't think so.
As you sit there, kind of still reeling a little bit from whatever it was she was brewing up in that cauldron, it just made you feel sick. You haven't felt that terrified in a while, and you just kind of take that time to collect yourself, still sitting in the middle of that circle that is now reverted back to its original kind of carving. There's no more magical light spilling from it.
Would a remove fear spell help, or does he?
You don't have the frightened condition.
Okay, cool,
it's
cool.
Yeah, it's just a blast from the past and memories flooding back, that kind of thing. But back in the dungeon, Daemon, Mina, and Lloris have successfully rendered this guard unconscious and have secured the keys to the cells.
I just want to double check objectives here because we would have talked about it on the way in. We're not trying to kill anybody. We're trying to release, I think it was like 10 prisoners. And was the goal to get them all out the way we came in?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Well, and as Lloris jingles the keys, I believe we have the ticket. We just need to go claim.
Right, so you understand the plan then, right?
Yes, I will. You will seal the guards in the mess room while I deal with the guard, or Mina, or me and Mina. She looks at you and smiles. Deal with the guard in the armory.
Yes, exactly. And then, anyone else we come across, hopefully you can knock them out just as quickly, eh?
He kind of just like shakes his right hand. I have a pretty deft right hand. I can give a good old swing. If not, the butt of my blade.
I'm sure you're pretty good at swinging.
Focus? Can we focus?
Well, we'll discuss more about my aptitude for swinging when we get out of here, eh, Daemon?
Oh, someone to match me. I do like this. It's new.
He kind of pats you on the shoulder and says, "Come on, let's get on with this."
I'm already red, but this is probably the first time that Daemon's ever actually felt red, if that makes sense. Right, okay. Let's move.
Despite what Mina said, as soon as Lloris is like right next to her, she's like, "Do you want that flower back to give it to me? Because like, I totally could give it back to you."
Come, Mina. Absolutely not. That flower is for you and always will be.
Does he say that very knowingly? Like, do I know that he knows? Does he know? You know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Cool.
So I'm going to sneak all the way up to that door. I'm going to click it shut.
I'm going to ask you to make a stealth check for that, my guy.
So real quick, because I would have told him, this door here, we're shutting, he's shutting that one, right?
No, you're going, from what I gather of the plan, you're going in to knock that guy out while Daemon closes the door to the mess hall with the 3 soldiers inside to lock it.
Okay.
Oh no, they were going to be locking that door.
That's what I thought.
Okay, sorry,
and
I
then
misunderstood.
I'm shutting this door and making sure they can't get out.
Gotcha.
Alright. That's what we're doing.
Please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Please be 15, not bad.
15.
Oh, I would have given out inspirations bardically. So Daemon has one, Lloris has one.
Okay. So you can knock off 2 bardic inspirations, and I don't know. I haven't told you if it's a success or failure, so I'll leave it up to you.
I feel uncomfortable with that for a second. I might need that for something else.
Okay,
I can give it right back to you. I have like 5 of them.
Okay, well, as this is if she's explained that before we moved in, then yes, I probably would, just to make sure that we're good for this part.
Yeah.
What's it, D8?
D10 at 10th level. You got a D10.
The 17s. I only rolled a 2 on that, but still.
With a 17, you close the door silently.
Nice. And I'm going to then very quietly cast heat metal on the lock until I know from working with locks and being a blacksmith and stuff that I know that it's unusable with a key. Like, they wouldn't be able to unlock it at all.
Gotcha. Okay.
Obviously, I'm going to lock it first and then make it so that it can't be used again.
Thumbing through the key ring you just got, you find the right key and you lock the door and cast heat metal. The lock and handle glow a bright red.
And then, yeah, once that's done, give them a nod down the hall to be like, you know, I'm done, and wait for them to catch up.
Yeah, we're doing the same thing, locking the door, closing it. I don't think we can heat metal it, but...
Okay, I presume Daemon throws over the keys, you shut the door, and you lock it. The guard rushes over, knocks on the door, bangs on it, and says, "Hey, what's going on? Unlock this door."
Yeah, that
Who's
tracks.
out there? Who's out there? Ferris, this is no time for a joke. A rapping on the door. It's creating a bit of commotion.
Ah, all right. Well, I guess I'll shoot a quick glance to yours. I will unlock the door. My goal is as soon as it opens, we're, I guess, ambushing him. Damon would have heard it too. So did you run over?
I would have moved over, but can I ask,
Yep.
DM? It doesn't say it isn't possible. It just gives you examples. But on thaumaturgy, it says about booming voice. It says about causing flames to bright and flicker, dim, that kind of thing. Would it give me some form of minor mimicry? Like, would I be able to try to match the tone of the guard that he saw before?
I think minor illusion is the spell you're thinking of
Closer
there.
to that. Okay, that's fair. Then yeah, I'm gonna move over and be like, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it very quickly.
I will give each of you a surprise round as you fling the door open.
Okay.
I hate all this.
So I won't roll initiative yet. We'll go Mina, Daemon, and Lloris.
Okay.
So Mina, you're up first. As the guard.
I don't want it first. Oh no, let somebody else go first. I
Daemon
opened
first,
the
then.
door.
Daemon first, then.
Okay.
The guard doesn't even have his blade drawn yet.
And I just say to him, don't forget non-lethal. I'm going to do a frostbite in the idea that I basically want to freeze his jaw so he can't scream. I want to fire it at his face, almost like a Spider-Man, like to the mouth to make sure he can't talk, kind of thing.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Oh, I hate this so much.
Right? It's not just me.
It's a con save. Okay.
Yeah, it's a con save. Oh,
He saves.
so absolutely fuck all happens.
He dodges the frost, the ray of frost that shoots from your fingertips. Mina.
Well, I hate everything.
Gotta
Yeah.
act. Gotta act now. It's a
Yeah,
surprise
I'll probably just Eldritch Blast the shit out of him.
round.
Well, actually, question, because I would know this. How loud is Eldritch Blast? Is it loud?
Nothing in the spell to say that it is loud, so...
That's what I was thinking.
It is a TIE fighter in Software. But look, that's just me. Just but obviously, that's it. It is not Software, so.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything in the spell description.
It's
that
a TIE fighter
loud,
in
so
software.
it's
Make a
loud.
choice. Is it loud or?
Cheers, guys.
I will say that you would be comfortable enough that it wouldn't raise alarms by firing it.
In
Yeah,
my head,
let's just do that. Why not?
in my head, I don't know why, but I've always imagined Eldritch Blast like, you know, them air cannons, like that kind of puff of like really powerful air that just comes out and smacks you in the face, kind of thing. Yeah,
Alright, so-
exactly.
17, 22, and 28 to hit.
And
Jesus
each
Christ.
one hits true.
That is 16 points total damage.
And you blast the guard, and it's like he's being pummeled. He looks beaten up, but
Yeah, it could be
still
like
alive.
shadow boxy thingy. Yeah, sure. Like pop,
He's,
pop, pop.
yeah, he's still alive, but you know, looks hurt. And Lloris gives you a very concerned look, and it says, "Carmina." And he kind of steps forward in, and with the kind of hilt of his blade, will roll to hit.
What do you? Why is he scolding me?
He's gonna miss,
Of course he's gonna miss. He's being judgmental.
which means we'll now be rolling initiative, and this guard could start crying out for help.
He could. It's fine. This actually gets a lot easier if we kill somebody, so I don't mind if that happens.
Trying to kill an innocent man.
What a low roll. I hate that.
So Lloris is up first. He's going to try and do the same thing again before he can call the guard.
He is inspiration, the bardic one.
Yep. I think he might need to. This time he will certainly land a hit.
Oh, come on,
But not
dude.
do enough damage to knock the guard out. He
Dude.
bludgeons and draws his blade, but then kind of smacks it across the side of his jaw. But he kind of just grazes the cheekbone more than anything else. Daemon, your turn.
Okay. I really don't have a fucking lot in the realms of melee.
In the last couple of seconds before you act, you can see his mouth open. You see him go in to draw breath to yell out.
Can I try and smack him in the face with my smith's tools?
Absolutely, you can.
Like, because I have that strapped to the side of my leg, so
That'll
that
be
would
an
be like the first
improvised
thing I
weapon.
grab. Okay, so what do I roll? What, D20 and then plus
D20 plus strength.
what?
This is pretty much the very definition of hammer smashed face.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can't touch this. And with a 9, I definitely can't touch it.
Nope. Got anything else in your bag of tricks?
No. No, that was it.
Okay. This guard, he just lets out a bellow. He goes, "Ah! Attack!" And like as he's yelling out attack, you can hear his voice get quieter and quieter and quieter and quieter. You don't even hear it reverb off the walls. To the point where you can see he's still yelling, but it's like someone slowly turned down the volume on his voice, and you can see that his eyes just seem to look. He was already terrified of the attack, but just seems to look scared, shook, as some blackness seems to form the corner of his eye like a teardrop. This black ichor just falls down his cheek. And you notice that someone hasn't turned the volume down in his voice. He is standing there, jaw wide open, fearful eyes, dead.
Dead?
Just as he stands there. And you can feel that heavy atmosphere again, Mina, and you both can feel it too. Daemon and Lloris.
First of all, bonus action.
Hmm?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
It is too late. It won't work
What do you
at this
mean?
time. It won't work on this person at this time. And
Is it a familiar won't work?
no. But in that moment, you
We've got to
don't
go.
feel that familiarity. Oh, just a second. That atmosphere changes to that heaviness again, that chill surrounding the walls, bearing down on you, all three of you. But that's when you hear it. A symphony of whispers echoing throughout the hallway.
In the sands of Ampersand, a long time ago, the moon rose over the volcano of Rescanthus, and it was there the man on fire was born, and shall be known. But the man of Frigante could do naught for the land, so man made a liberator. In the flesh, they would travel the lands, learning, studying, people. They were taught to dance, they were taught to sing, they were taught to play, they were taught to kill. And it was then myth became reality, and La Hadoda was born.
What is...
And we gotta go!
Whatever is...
I don't know! I don't know!
You hear a shriek coming from inside the dungeon. This blood-curdling scream of agony.
Like, further down?
Further down, yeah, where the kind of warden's office was that you saw earlier.
Yeah, Mina, I think we should get out of here now.
No, I agree. Does yours look like he has any idea what the fuck is going on?
Lloris looks creeped the fuck out. He is like, they speak of Ampersand. What is this? These
Wait.
whispers.
hold on. Not to be like, oh, maybe the evil person is our friend. Maybe the evil person is our friend. Maybe this is that Lahalala group that's like killing
I have no affiliation with these people. These are murderers. Murderers. What do they want in the dungeons of Pethlan? They care not for liberating falsely imprisoned civilians. They are here to take down the Castonian army from within. Again, you hear another blood-curdling cry. Help! Please!
Oh, fuck. Oh.
No, we're out of here, Mina.
I want to go. I want to go. I mean, I don't want to go. I want to get the fuck out of here. But also, I want to go. Like, what?
You gotta make a decision super double quick fast.
These cries, they sound like they're coming from further on, right?
Yep, where Mina disclosed the location of, like, around the warden's office, further down the corridor.
Oh,
If I said
you
something
only
like-
live once. I'll start running around.
Sorry, guys. We died doing what we loved.
As
Being idiots.
you run down the corridor, Daemon, the whispers, they grow more frequent and louder and more intense as you can hear it coming from this closed door on the right.
The legends of Ampersand live on, in the very flesh and blood of its people. Hadoda.
I don't care about the whispers, I care about the screams. Are they from the same place?
Yes, yeah, but you do not hear any more screaming at this point.
If this is one of your people, I don't believe that this is someone we should be letting free. So I think we should either get the fuck out of here, or just get everyone else but that person.
For better or for worse, they're taking care of the guards, I guess.
Yes, but not in a way that we wanted, Mina.
No.
Okay. Daemon, as you open the door.
Just opened.
Daemon, as you walk in, you see a bloody mess in this kind of... it's kind of like the holding cell area where they first come in to like register the prisoners and bring them all in, but you see it's just a mess of blood and gore as you see 3 soldiers laying on the ground with their blood freshly teeming from their throats. You see a guard standing still with his back towards you at the entranceway, his arms limp down by his side, and you can hear again the whispers. And this body then, that had its back to you, drops to the floor, revealing a cloaked person in dark purple robes, roughly 5'5" in height, the cowl of the hood covering all the way down over this person's eyes as they stare towards the ground, just covering the top of their nose so you can only see their mouth, their skin pale white, almost just smooth looking. This has very feminine features, kind of pale lips, the entire body covered by this dark purple cloak. But there, in the hand, the ungloved hand, is a knife wet with fresh blood. About 10 minutes earlier, back in Shadar's apartment.
God damn it.
Sir Tirion, you've been witnessing some pretty funky things through Fido's eyes.
Oh yeah.
You were kind of sitting back in the old sewers, but enough that you could peer in through the freshly removed wall. You saw the gang take out a soldier and take his keys.
Tyrion will go to Shadar's room. 2 knocks, 3 knocks, 2 knocks, and let's say, Shadar, your Nabroyan crab gulash has arrived, but
It was 3, 2, 3,
Maybe
but I
TikTok.
recognize your heavy hand. It's all right.
right, and but yes, come out. There's business.
Let me just fix my breeches. Okay, here we go. Yes. What's up? What's going on? Are we going on the piss, Sir Tirion?
No.
What's the problem?
Well, I had Fido follow Miss Mina and Daemon.
Oh, which nightclub are they in now?
Have met the Rat's Den. They, yes, we're going to be acquainted soon, perhaps. They met with that gentleman from earlier who gave Miss Mina the child.
Oh, the one that was all over her, like a rash. It was like very, very touchy-feely with her, and just without sort of adequate and proper courtship.
Didn't exist, yes.
Yes.
Yes. Anyway, they have made their way through the sewers into the. Yes. They've made their way into the sewers, and I've just been informed that they have knocked a guard unconscious to steal.
So they weren't going out on the piss. They went.
No. They were
on a mission.
out,
On a mission without us.
Mission we perhaps did not want to be involved.
Excursion, then, whatever you would like to call it.
Yes, something.
Sure,
but I think we should maybe head in that direction.
Kind of feel like it's hard to describe, but I feel even slightly more betrayed by this. Believing that they went out on the tiles without me. That's fine. Let's go. I do have one thing to confess, though, Sir Tirion. I did use one of my sort of more medium power slots to or sort of medium sources of energy to aggravate and annoy Esmeralda with a song.
Oh,
maybe you heard me. Went ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang.
You know, I heard something, but what you do with your own powers in your own chambers is your own business.
Yes,
that's
yes,
why
yes,
I try not to judge.
Yes, well, look. You know.
But yes, I think it's we should possibly head that way because
Sir Tirion, both
that touchy-feely person assured me that there would
yes,
be
but both you and I,
no harm to innocent, and they've knocked out a guard. Who knows?
both you and I are loyal subjects, Sir Tirion, so if we were involved in or connected with anything like this, it would not bode well for us, my friend. Would not behoove us.
If he has killed the innocent, we must apprehend him, Shadar.
If the king takes exception to this, Sir Tirion, where do you stand? Because I have my loyalties. My loyalties are to my church. I know you are not a subject of the king, but I am, as is my church.
Not this king.
So I will accompany you to the top of whatever metal grate that seals the streets from the sewers. I shall not descend. I shall not associate myself with the miscreants that has taken place here tonight. And I am...
I believe waiting at the sewer entrance is perfect.
I'm not annoyed. I'm not angry, Sir Tirion. I'm just disappointed.
Well, if innocent blood has spilled, there will be judgment.
There will be judgment, my friend. There will. Right. Where's the takeaway anyway? Fucking hell. Right. We're going to get back and it'll be cold. But anyway, it's okay. I'll cast flame.
I don't think it matters.
Well, I'll cast flame strike on it. It'll be fine. Let's go.
Aelfric, would you like to accompany us to the sewer entrance?
Yes. I think a little bit more oversight in case anything drastic is happening would be wise.
You probably need to pick up some more paper supplies after Shadar's evening lesson.
Yes, little depleted.
Yes.
I could use the activity.
I only needed one sheet, but anyway, well, one sheet does plenty.
One sheet is plenty.
With that, then, because Daemon and Mina were kind of going at a leisurely stroll through the sewers and to the market, it took them all of about maybe 30 minutes from Shadar's apartment to get to the dungeons where they are now. This was 10 minutes prior to what has just happened in the dungeons.
Oh, so they're popping in.
If you're booking it, I will ask you guys next session to roll some dice to see how late you're going to be. But we will get to that next session. But before we draw the curtain down, let's just pop back to the dungeon for a moment. Mina, as you take this scene in, this hooded person holding a small dagger in her hand. She doesn't look up at you, still looks down. And she slowly puts the blade away, reaches to her back, and produces this. That looks like a simple stick or staff, even. But you can notice your keen eye kind of picks up on this little flick of the thumb she does on the staff. And she says, "There is ambersand blood here tonight, but you will bleed crimson." And she flicks the thumb, and at the end of this staff, a metal spike shoots up and fans out like a glaive. And that is where we're going to leave it for the session.
As in, she's gonna stand against me?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Mark.
Excellent. And we get the impression that this is the person responsible for all of the, like, dissonant whispering, I assume?
Maybe. Take
Oh,
from,
that's
take
so
from
cool.
that.
That's only one way to find out.
Yeah. Let's tune in next
Let's play some
time.
D&D.
Let's play some more D&D.
Yeah.
All right.
As always, thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. Great to have you along for this journey, this wild ride. Do feel free to check out all of our Twitch stuff, our plentiful supply of other TTRPGs, and why not stop by our Discord community too. So with that, I will say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And thank you to you guys for playing as well.
There's only one thing I need to know is what we're going to do when all this is over.
I don't know.
Because
We can't go back to
be
our
over.
normal lives.
It can't be over.
Yeah. Oh, do you mean as players, or do you
No,
mean...
No, I mean like
Tyrion knows
after
in this
something.
Divided
game?
Madness is over. Like we have to have Divided Madness too. So start writing, Mark.
The Violet Madness 2, Aelfric's Revenge.
Too
Now
violent.
it's personal.
Too madness.
The Violet Madness Tokyo Drift.
Hope you're sniffed. Thanks, Mark.
Alrighty,
All right,
guys.
we will see you all next time. Tune in.